and good morning. Welcome to VSA Capital 5 Minute Morning Miner on Friday, January the 16th. We've made it to the end of the week. Morning, Paul.
Yes, we've made it to the end of the week.
It's
Good
always
news
this.
there.
Yep. And look, commodity prices, obviously, they don't all go up every day all together, although some people are starting to think that, I think. But actually, across the board, still seeing some really quite interesting moves. Tungsten this morning, believe it or not, was trading at 1,230 this morning in China, so that's still somehow going up. Tin's hovering around $55,000, which is pretty extraordinary, and there are people talking about it getting squeezed up to $100,000. And actually, because I picked uranium as my commodity of the year, interesting to see that that's now trading above $85. I picked it when at the start of the year at 80, so it's just nudging up on a sort of daily basis. So just hang on in there, so to speak. It's still very, very early in the year. News today, not much out. There's a couple of our clients on the TSX that we should mention. Let's start with Amex Exploration, Paul.
Yes, that's right. Amex Exploration, the gold developer to restart gold mine operation there in Canada. They have given us an update on what they plan to do with it as next steps on their bulk sampling program for their feasibility study on the Perron Gold Project near Rouyn-Noranda, Quebec. In this particular case, here they had appointed the contractor to essentially run the program here. In September, they submitted a permit application for an underground bulk sample program. They've also been selecting an outfit that will do the milling in the Abitibi region for this underground ore pull program, where they actually have a ramp to put down into the Champagne zone, which is their high grade component to restart this mine at Perron. And that feasibility study is on track for completion and release by the end of this current quarter of this year.
Very good. Well done, Amex. And actually, the other one is, which is our client, is Guanajuato Silver. They've closed their deal now, haven't they, with Endeavour Silver? I mean, it was all expected to go, but it's just nice to see it all close out, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. That is for the Bolañitos mine complex of Endeavour Silver up in the northwest part of the Guanajuato mining district. The upfront consideration was $40 million US, which was $30 million in cash and another $10 million in Guanajuato silver shares. There's also a base consideration for two contingent payments to Endeavour of $5 million each upon the production of 2 million and 4 million ounces of silver equivalent from the Bolañitos mine itself. And those contingent payments will be satisfied in 50% cash and also in 50% Guanajuato shares. Important to also point out that Guanajuato, being a mining district over 500 years old of pretty much continuous production, now pretty much consolidated into just two players now in that district. That would be Guanajuato Silver and Fresnillo, controlling both the productive properties and the mills within that district.
Yeah, I mean, there's still, I think, whether the silver price is currently trading at $90, whether it stays up here or not, is clearly going to stay at much, much higher levels. And there's still a lot more to go for out of Mexican silver miners. No one needs reminding that I went and saw the four of them last August: Avino, Luca, Sierra Madre, and Guanajuato Silver. But there's still plenty to come from all of them, in truth. And I think they will all be very good performers this year. That's probably about it, really, of the exciting news, isn't it, Paul?
Just real quickly to mention Rome Resources, the London quoted DRC tin explorer. You know, we like tin. Just an update on their current drilling program at BC North project there in the DRC. which is directly north of and across the river from the operating mine of Alphamin out there. They have 2 holes completed, and a third hole is now reaching its dark target date. And this is part of their post-maiden mineral resource estimate drilling program, which they announced back last month. So making progress here at this point.
Yep, yeah, we do like a bit of tin. So that's fair enough to mention that. I think that's about it, though, this morning. We'll keep it nice and short. Back again next week. Thanks.
Back again.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.